Amy Seifert here, speaker and author of Grace Looks Amazing on You. And today's verse is Romans 8:28 that says, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose." When we got the call, it wasn't good. The doctor on the other end said Crohn's disease, and I didn't even know what that was, but it didn't sound good. It was the diagnosis for our 11-year-old boy at the time. And over the next few weeks, I got a few messages with people sending this verse to me, but it wasn't comforting to me because the situation wasn't good. I needed to let the sad thing be sad. And my dear friends sat with me in the sadness and the suffering. And it reminded me of Dallas Willard, who says, God is always where the suffering is. But then I started to ask some questions. How is this chronic disease good? And maybe you've asked that too. How was this abuse good? How is this divorce good? How is this injustice good? Well, it's not. And God doesn't say that in this verse. He says he will work for our good in all things. It's even what Joseph said at the end of Genesis to his brothers. And if God really is who he says he is, and if he really did defeat death and rise from the grave, then he can take anything that is terrible and he can redeem it. This verse also says that for those who love God and who are called according to his purpose. And maybe today you're wondering, am I called according to God's purpose? And I want to assure you, yes, you are. Jesus stood up in front of a whole crowd and he said, if anyone is thirsty, come to me and I will give him living water. You can come to Jesus and restore your relationship with him. So today, two things. Weep with those who weep. Sit in the suffering. Don't be afraid of the suffering and be there in the dark with your friends. And to take heart. All things are not good, but we have a good God in all things.